I've had to listen to that 3 times now due to the fact I've been idled here. Um, Something that's actually just coming to me, even though it's episode 17, is it's Sith Lords plural. So we're gonna have like multiple boss fights with Sith Lords. Oh God, I forgot we were investigating that murder still. Wait a minute, no we weren't. We were going to go beat someone up, even though we were told not to.
Welcome
Hi,
back.
Nico.
My deck is still warm.
Yeah, I got that one guy back to Coruscant. Bakel?
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave.
You have something that belongs to Dagon Gent. I want it back.
You? And just how do you intend to do that?
I was hoping I might be able to buy any holodiscs you get from his office.
It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill her!
So, by doing that, I'm also going to do that. Stun you. Stun you. Stun you. Stun you. And then I'll activate my normal shield. Proved power for
Ready?
I have too many of these. Oh, probably because they do no damage at all. The cow didn't leave you much choice. A fight broke out and she died. Returned to Dagon with encrypted holodiscs. Okay, I want to keep hitting this. Unequip weapon. Remains. Open starport V. Oh, you're freaking kidding. Proved ionite edge. Hey, Kip. Kip? Where the hell did Kip go? Wait a minute.
Do you have a visa yet?
I have an open starport visa right
I had
here.
faith you'd get hold of one.
I've always been good at spotting talent. I've got big plans for it.
There are people that really need this. I have a feeling if gave it to you, others would
So what if
suffer.
you do? You'll have what you want. Don't be stupid. I'll pay you more than anybody. Or if you want those items, there's no way you'd get them from anywhere else.
I'll be
You might
going
find a
now.
better deal.
Yeah, you know, I can. I think I'd rather just pull off a Kylo Ren. Get a lightsaber through her. Get in his
Have you found the
office.
encrypted holodisks yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace.
I got
Great,
discs.
go in there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in Isis anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Come back
I
when
have
you're
something I
ready.
want to do first. Okay, let's go back to that one family we saw at the beginning.
Captain, you're back. Please. Thank the
Have
full
one.
moon. Hurry, children.
There you go. Now I need to get all the way back there. Get it over here. The only problem I have with recording this episode right now is the fact it's like midnight. It's like 12:20 to be exact. Not kidding. Like that's literally exact.
So you're still in town? Like I was saying, though. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Why do I have a feeling I'm gonna be kidnapped again?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
Why?
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Master Kavar, I didn't know you were still alive.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend.
I didn't accept you would turn on me too, KOTOR.
You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I must return to the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of her. I won't let KOTOR escape.
Hey, we should check our lines of fire around these bystanders. No grenades.
Yes, of course, that goes without saying. Master power, master power, master power. Maybe I should change my form. Oh, well, that was perfect. And that was perfect as well. Bruh, I literally swapped back to my saber. I almost pressed X on that again. And when I say X, I don't mean A, as in I'm confused with PlayStation controls. I literally mean X, because that actually adds to my Q. There we go. Security tunneler. Not the first time we've seen it. I want to see if I can figure out why you died so fast. No idea.
What's wrong?
We need to get the hell out of here. If you're watching this in, I don't know, September, November. You've probably watched some Halo. Hey there, T-Post. Some Halo co-op. This is some teasing of it actually right now. The reason that's freshly put up, I've already explained. I need to look at these and read them again in my powers. These aren't my powers, I'm an idiot. Makashi, Form 2, combat other lightsaber users. I'm gonna remember that for when I'm fighting wards. Determination. Defensive style, ideal when heavily outnumbered. Form as following effects. Attack modifier 1, 3 defense. Defense, okay, DVC, target, -3. So, modifier +3, only with lightsaber, +3. And damage +3 in general with Makashi. -5 in deflection. Saves versus force powers +2. Zilliant, also known as Sorsu or Form 3, is defensive. Developed by Jedi specifically to counter blaster weapons. Form has following effects. Defense versus current target. Blaster deflection. Weapon threat range. So basically just good defense and still being able to having counter defense. Counter offense, I guess. I think Source, you might be my favorite one. The thing that's funniest is, if I remember correctly, yeah, this is the same one used in episode 3 to defeat some nostalgic characters. You might remember, like, Grievous and Anakin. Same style used by Kenobi is what I'm trying to say. There you guys go. Pop that, pop that. I said pop that. Okay, maybe I should have paid attention to how much people were here. Why is that going so slow? I can literally see a blaster bolt exiting the side of my head. Master Sniper, Master Snipers. Troop Blast. Sniping.
Ready?
No one crosses these lanes.
Search this. 2 shields. That's actually really useful. Computer spikes, even more useful. Insight implant, whatever the hell that's gonna do me. Disrupting emitter.
What's wrong?
Ready?
You know, I'm kind of happy I'm still early in the game and I don't spend 10 minutes trying to heal myself with healing. So I remember in the first game, it literally took me like 10 minutes to heal. There. Master, get the force barrier, battle meditation.
That's another one for me.
There, there, and there.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on?
Vaucluse soldiers have been attacking
What?
me.
Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently.
It's broad daylight. They're wearing uniform.
You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with Command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Reach the sky ramp checkpoint and soldiers didn't attack you. Soldiers said that command is ordered a comm blackout. Recommend you leave Merchant Quarter before Vaklu sends more troops to stop you. Turn to the shuttle to leave as.
You know what to do. Let's do it! Get her!
Oh, lovely.
Let's take it.
what do you want?
Use this life support pack.
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean?
Throw that. Throw that. Throw that. Throw that.
Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Dude, I don't even have a visa, so okay.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Okay, get into the shuttle.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do. So do I. I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway.
Sounds altruistic. I didn't know you had it in. Oh, God. Yeah, why do you want to stop the Sith?
The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people would be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we'd fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
Are we ready to go?
I don't think you'll be able to return to ISIS anytime soon. Even a Jedi couldn't have...
Okay.
I hear you handled ISIS adequately. Mandalore has left me in charge until he has finished his journey to reunite the clans. If there is any change planet-side, I'll send you a message.
The Mandalorians will rise again. Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. If they fail Mandalore again, there will be dire consequences. Damn it. Jill, ready to head back to your ship. Follow me.
Let's go. Oh, wrong way. Let's get back onto the Hawk.
HK-47. I did not realize that you still existed, especially now that the other generations are activated.
Query, what is it you wish, Fat One?
I see that your recent reassembly has not affected your behavior core, nor your attitude.
Statement. If I require a similar diagnostic in the future, I shall seek out the Iridonian.
Oh, I do not think so. There is much work that needs to be done first.
Statement. My memory core has suffered some damage. Statement. Yet somehow, a gap in my circuits makes me feel as if I should remember you. Statement. This is all the more important since during my routine inspection of all potential escape routes from this vessel, I made an interesting discovery. Observation. The navicomputer is voice-locked. As a consequence, you are now responsible for course corrections and astrogation. Statement. That is indeed a great burden. It also raises many questions. Query. Why would someone lock the navicomputer? Answer. Presumably to hide where one has been. Statement. I believe this ship has been somewhere. Somewhere you wish to keep hidden.
Just trying to shut him up.
Query. Is there someone that you need killed, Master?
Stop asking that.
Statement.
Just some questions.
Ah, more questions. Wonderful.
I found the navicomputer tampered with. Any idea why it's locked?
Query. Indeed, I was unaware that the navicomputer was locked.
Yes, it's voice printed.
Statement. Yes, I heard it was voice printed. Most curious.
You can mimic languages, right? Can you unlock it?
Statement. I suppose so, Master. But I would need to know who voice locked it. And regrettably, I do not have that knowledge. It seems to me that we will have to accept the T3's astrogation abilities for the time being. It is a very loyal and dependable droid for its class.
Tem4's hiding, Revan. Or Bastor. Or Karth.
Statement.
And other questions? Yeah, how did you get scattered all over the galaxy?
Theory. Well, Master, I believe I was shot repeatedly. Once reduced to my component parts, I suspect pieces of me were sold across the galaxy. Statement. I am an extremely valuable piece of equipment after all, Master. My parts were no doubt costly to obtain, and their new owners hesitant to part with them.
It was something of a pain, yes.
I would be most distressed if you were to shoot me, attack me, or dismember me in any way. I do not wish to repeat the experience.
Never mind.
Yes, General?
Yeah, never mind. See about her. See you, HK. Better deflection, better bonus. Disrupting emitters creates an unsteady beam which can wreak havoc on victims' nervous system. Modification require a workbench, adequate tools, and weapon of high quality marked upgradable. I'm gonna grab this instead. When I was captured by KOTOR, how were you able to find his yacht? Stuck into Vaga's droid warehouse to steal codes? Yelling at me? So who is transmitting the codes to KOTOR? The droids? Interesting. Might be able to upgrade your memory core. Right. What? Sit down for a while. This will be over in a second. Success? Question mark. Onderon, how do you feel? Due to skills, T3 gained +1 intelligence. What do you mean I faded out there for a second? You were shut down. Other questions. Look, it can need some routine maintenance. Exactly, the main chassis first. Failed. So it's my hydro spanner in there. The job's a little tougher than I thought. I'll try again later. For now, I have questions for you.
here, you felt it, did you not?
Yes, it was a sound like power.
The time to hide your presence is coming to a close, and you will need to increase your training. You are ready. Your training must increase, and there are higher mysteries you must learn. But only you must know the path you will take. I cannot choose it for you. Is it battle that stirs you? To meet an enemy blade upon blade? Such is the way of the greatest of Jedi warriors, the weapon masters. Or perhaps it is investigating the mysteries of the galaxy, seeking out injustice and harm, and bringing it into the light. Such is the way of the Jedi Watchman in the time of Ulik Keldroma and Exar Kun. Or perhaps your way lies upon the ancient mysteries, and to teach others the ways of the Force, as I have, the way of the Jedi Masters.
Training and learning the ways of the Force is a Jedi Master.
It is not some great test you require to be what you strive to be. It is only your decision to find that path that matters. From here on, you guide your destiny. But in order to take the next steps, you must face your past and put it to rest.
Can prestige class and taking your first steps to learning your higher mysteries of the Force. And I also earned a level up that I'm actually going to use, being I have like no other use for it. Repairs. Put all of them in there. Security, here's my other one. I need to upgrade computer and repair. Prestige sense. White side enlightenment. What the hell is that gonna do? So due to my double blade, I'm gonna have to actually upgrade this. They're more involved with other aspects of Force. Jedi Sense continues to improve somewhat for both Jedi Masters and Sith Lords. They gain +2 defense at level 1, additional +2 for subsequent 8 class levels. These bonuses stack with those of Jedi Sense, but are determined separately for each class. Jedi training affects each Padawan uniquely, allowing them to grow in... I already have that one. This is the one I wanted to read about. Jedi Masters are greatly attuned to light side of the Force. Their mere presence serves as an inspiration to many. Close companions will grow more in touch with the light side by a Jedi's master example. Other companions might rebel against their example and fall further from the light. A Jedi master's attunement matures as they learn more about the Force. So, like Vishas, for example, my best guess is she's going to actually, like, come over to the light side more due to us having that. Inspire followers, eh? I'll read about that when I get down there. Wow, I got 2? Jedi Sentinel Master. So, I want to... Light side power, perquisites, Jedi Master, restricted by armor. Wow, thank God I'm not using armor. Like, oh my god, it's not like I, haven't been able to use armor this whole time. This power increases the morale and effectiveness of the Jedi Master's allies in battle. Every party member gets +1 to hit and +1 to damage, +1 to will save. This effect lasts 45 seconds. It does not affect droids.
Yeah, what do you want? I am Mandalore, leader of the Mandalorians. I will help you fight your battles and plan your strategy, but I will not be your errand boy. Find some other lackey to do your bidding. Now, is there something else you needed?
That was actually kind of funny.
Yes. Is there something you have come to offer me?
I saved you. You could be more grateful.
The fact we are even having a conversation is gratitude. Usually, my conversations do not have the give and take that our current interaction does. And, of course, there is much more screaming on the part of the listener when the torture field is activated.
Okay.
Yeah, something wrong? Go ahead and ask.
You seem restless.
It's all this traveling, being trapped in the ship. Everything's just too quiet.
We'll see for it while it lasts. Yeah, in all honesty, this is actually a good response.
Doing something, somewhere with people, activity, some life.
Yeah, like in Arshadar.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been off planet. Guess I got used to it.
How so?
Well, Nar Shaddaa may be one of the biggest cesspits in the galaxy, but it's got a life to it. Activity, aliens, people, refugees. It's like noise, but relaxing. Like the hum of a hyperdrive.
Kreia showed me how to listen to Nar Shaddaa once. How all life there is connected, is bound to each other.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't go that far. I'll believe it when I see it.
Okay, Han. Maybe one day I'll be able to show you.
No thanks. You can keep your Jedi training to yourself. I already know Nar Shaddaa better than you ever will.
Another amount of pop. It's 1:02 in the morning, 49 minutes. I'm not going to end it here. Security system. Oh, these are only cameras. That should do it. You doing alright? One constitution. What do you mean I faded out there for boys to look? What are you talking about? Had other questions? Oh, so he's basically a walking... Oh, that's actually really neat.
Something up?
Teach me how to play Pizak.
Alright, what did you want to know?
Go to Dantooine. Let's go where it basically started. This is where Revan got his second bit of trade. After borrowing the Ebon Hawk and not killing anyone on Talos. You know, the use. Where the hell is HK? Oh yeah, he's by that. He's in that one room with Baldur. Oh, hi, Kriya. Why is no one in this room? That's my question. Tem4, hello?
Query, is there someone that you need Statement. Answer. Mass consolation.
I'm just gonna start bringing HK everywhere and hope that I can, you know, up his... Where the hell is my phone? There it is. Oh my god,
Another
that
visitor?
feel.
You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first.
What you talking about?
You're one of the salvagers, right? Your ship looks banged up enough to be part of that lot. But you look different.
Salvagers? I don't know what you're talking about.
Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers, and a slew of mercenaries.
I want to visit that enclave, but I'm not a salvager.
Just to see the sights, right? You're just another salvager. Go see Administrator Adari in Kunda if you want to get into the ruins.
Why do I need permission to enter the enclave?
Have you ever sliced a Jedi security door? The old ruins are secure from salvagers unless they get permission from Adari.
Who's
She's the
Adari?
agricultural administrator of Dantooine. After the Sith attack, she kept us together. Without her, the only thing you'd see around here are mercenaries.
Wow, I'm pretty sure I missed literally every opportunity to gain influence with HK-47. I just searched it up, and almost all of it is on Onderon and ISIS.
Kunda is the big building. The administrator rebuilt. Just head into the building.
This is actually the same place we were in the first game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys.
Query, is there some... Statement, Master. Statement. Oh, or perhaps you need the deck of your freighter scrub. My circuits are a... Statement. Answer. Oh, and regard. Statement. Resignation. Very well, Master. If you persist in your attempts at humor, I shall indulge you. Let me check the ship. Conclusion. You speak the truth. This discovery is also causing me some mockery. Am I all right? Statement. I mean, I've only just been reactivated, only to find that there are substandard duplicates of me running all over the game. But if they are, in fact, conclusion. So it seems I need you. Statement. Answer. My feelings. Theory. Imagine that... Continuation. They make the clones. They even change. And of course... Clarification. Statement. Part the more people throughout... Statement. Answer. Why? Because your actions then and now are related, and I feel I need some context. I confess to being somewhat needy that... Statement. Sometimes, Master, it is difficult for meatbags to step back and gain some perspective on death and its importance in their insignificant lives. Explanation. The repercussions. Statement. Master, I was only trying to... Statement.
Damn it, I meant to do this. I am actually going to end this one here. I'm gonna spend some time trying to fix up HK. Whatever planet I end up on, we'll continue at. So we're probably not gonna be on Dantooine. I'll try to remember to return. And if I end up, you know, causing havoc, as HK-47 would have said in the last game, okay, actually, says there's a way to gain influence right here.
Yes, ready to serve. Observation. You are in if you happen to change your mind. Just a quick death. Statement.
I have no clue what I just pressed on, but okay. I meant to go here.
Statement.
Yeah, what do you mean?
Retort. I was only trying. Statement. HK observation. Notice that I did not ask if you need anyone killed. You may be curious as to why. Answer. That is because you told me to stop asking if you needed anyone killed. So I have. From now on, I will simply say, I am ready to serve. Yes, ready to serve. In whatever way a common protocol or utility droid might serve. Seems that that is my lot in life, not to kill.
If I let you ask it if I need anyone killed, but don't order you to do so, will that be enough?
Answer. It is a start, Master, and as such is acceptable. If you happen to change your mind, however, I feel I must tell you, I will gladly kill anyone you ask. Please, I beg you, just a quick death, a little one, to tide me over until the next firefight we're in. Combat is nice, but the stalking of prey is far more enjoyable.
Jesus. Keep that in mind.
Statement. Query. Statement. Statement. It seems to me.
And blah 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 blah. Oh my god, that didn't gain any freaking influence.
Is there someone that you...
You would have to call me Master.
Oh, I'm aware of that, Master. I simply use it to give you the illusion of control and obedience.
There's no illusion of control. You answer to me.
Statement. Of course I do.
What do you mean at the end? But until you do, you answer to me.
Statement.
What do you,
Statement.
I had other questions.
Answer. No, Master, I do not. I am afraid I have been out of touch with the Sith for many years. This new Sith threat fights differently than the ones I was familiar with. Answer. No, Master. The Sith had many hidden bases and strongholds before and during the Jedi Civil War, and I doubt the Republic found them all. Theory. It is possible that the Sith still hold one such base, if not several. Consolation. But I would not worry, Master. I imagine it will not be long before their murderous hands try to seize you by the throat. Twi'lek metaphor. Jonta Bosi.
I do like that line. Screw it. Let's go get some nostalgia from Dantooine when we had to build our first lightsaber. Was it about episode 10 or so? Actually, I'm just gonna save it here to end it. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Sorry it's shorter, but like I said, it's much later than I usually stream. I'll definitely stream tomorrow. I don't know how much later. How longer, being I've been playing a lot of games with my friends lately because of Well, I mean, I'm streaming other stuff, and I'm not posting it right away. I'm kind of keeping it in, like, out of company and everything for, well, for future occasions. I mean, I do have plenty of videos I still have that I basically just took down due to I called off the playthrough of. I can always just put those back up and just take them down when I need to. Like, hell, I think I'd be glad to re-upload my Halo Let's Play and take it down a few months later. Basically just like have it as a puppet thing. But that's kind of why I'm doing my co-op one. I'm recording that around this time in the beginning of July to mid-August because of I'm kind of starting to lose short of time. If you're not taking the hint, I'm not going to be able to stream games over the year, more than likely, unless I'm able to get my Xbox back. Take the hint, shitty grades last year, and I guess my Xbox is the one to blame. Or all electronics, actually. Ever since 7th grade, I've been failing at least one class every year. But this isn't stuff for you to know. I'm sorry to say that, but I will probably in the morning, by in the morning, I mean probably at like noon, before I start the stream, start, digging around, trying to figure out more ways of... Hell, I'll just do it right now, actually. And for when I'm done. Try the game DS. What? I'm a lightsider, else this wouldn't be a problem. Now, I want information that HK might have about Revan, etc. But I don't want to disturb my role-playing by murdering people. Any idea on how to do this? On some characters, doing the opposite of what they want have a desired effect. But will this lead to them turning against me at some point? Are they reversed influence options for HK? Not really. It means it's meant to be like replaying value. Try the game DS more. Try the game DS once more. And you can gain influence with him, or cheat if you're totally desperate. I don't know what that DS is supposed to stand for. It only give me incentive to replay. Gives me the incentive to rip handfuls of hair out of my skull. If you want to be LS... Oh, dark side. Derp. If you want to be light side and have influence with HK, then the only way to get that is probably use the game save editor. Or assemble him early as possible, get all his dialogue and stuff, then you have rest of the game to go light side. Turn to dark side. I can emphasize with you, I'm a light sider as well. I had problems with HK. Only way I could get influence was to use the save game editor. But I tried to play as Darkseid for the first time, and it's fun. I was gaining influence with HK like there was no tomorrow. Well, I mean, really considering this, I really don't think that'll be much of a problem, you know, unless it gets us down to neutral. All ways to gain influence with HK-47 and KOTOR 2. It's literally giving me the exact same stuff I just looked at. Ultimate Companion Influence Guide. Actually, this might be really good. Basic info tips. Best companions for each location. Paragus, Kriya, and Atta. Don't really have much choice. You can also gain influence with both. Talos, Kriya, and Atten. Once again, not much a choice. Talos, Grounds, Balor, and Kriya, and Atten. Wow, I wonder why. Talos Academy, Kriya, and Atten. Dantooine, Kriya, Atten, Balor. Okay, we're getting off of Dantooine right away. Narshada, Kriya, Atten, Balor, Handmaiden, Disciple, Atten. What? Balor are essential here if you want to gain influence with them. Lose lots of influence with Kriya if you're playing light side, or with Balor, Handmaiden, Disciple if playing dark side. Okay. Oh, is this my influence with them, or? Goto's Yacht, Atten, Tem4, and Mira. Could have gained a lot of influence with Balor, Handmaiden, and Goto. And obviously HK back on Onderon. Korriban, Visas, Atten, Mira, and HK. We're bringing HK onto Korriban. What? Okay then. The Duxon Temple. Good lord, are there entire pages on every single character? Handmaiden, disciple, female character at the moment of recruiting one of those two characters. Republican diplomat and scout whose purpose to find the remaining Jedi and persuade them to coming back to Republic. Force side, light side. It's easy to get him if you're light. It says listen to HK47's definition. That's my freaking ringtone. Wow, so useful. High influence count. If you have significantly more influence with Vicious than Handmaiden, Handmaiden will be lost to you. Blah, 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 blah. Ha! I knew you'd get Han into the group. Mandalore. It's hard to gain influence. If you're light side, there's 2 to 4 options in the game to gain influence with him without going to dark side. I think I found one of them earlier. Merchant Square, popular Pawn Lord, will clue. Talk to him after some time, come to him again. Yada 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 yada. We already did all this crap, so I'm gonna go buy it. 10-4. The Old Republic's R2. No. Doesn't like evil, guys. I'm sorry that you guys are looking at this screen, but I'm reading to you. Honestly, it's not worth it taking him somewhere on the planet. He doesn't have much of a big impact on the story, and all the influence can be earned on the Ebonhawk. You can't get much from 10-4 if you don't invest in computer use and repair skills. In all honesty, you don't need him as much as when you have Balladur leveled up. Yeah, Balladur is kind of badass. HK47. Rhetorical question. Do I really need to explain which kind of droid HK47 is? Yet another question. Yet another character from the first game. In order to rebuild him, you need to kill the HK50 droid on Paragus and kill 3 more HK50 squads, collecting necessary parts from them. Dark side. Hard to do it with, light side. HK likes all sorts of violence, which isn't really kindest thing in the galaxy. Easy. HK is into all the unnecessary and necessary violence. When talking about war and stuff, choose the darkest and most violent options possible. be abusive towards him when he asks you for permission about something, shut him up. Then you will also be able to ask him about the question he had later. Also threaten to scrap him. Contradict to the previous statement when the topic is about how droids are treated like furniture. Tell him otherwise. HK-47 respects violence and brutality, but he has feelings too, you know. Lose influence. Talk about how war is bad and killing's bad. How you feel sorry about all the bad things you've done, help other people, and so on, blah 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 blah. You can hear a story about self-defense against Jedi and how to hunt them down. Another story regarding Revan's adventures in Mandalorian Wars. If he respects you, you're a true Chad. A lot of dark side points for a light-sided character if you get high influence cons. Low influence pros. You can disappoint HK so much that he will tell you everything he knows because he starts to think you are so weak and easy to get rid of that nothing bad will happen if he tells you. Okay, I'm really happy I didn't end it to search all this up. Well, influence cons. If 47 disrespects you, then you're a simp. So, how to gain influence with, I'm just gonna say trust. Trust and influence are basically the same damn thing. With Bowder, comment on skill positively when possible, calm him down when he starts blaming himself for whatever reason there may be, do everything light-sided, which may help the Republic. Oh, Jesus. Or the Jedi, help anyone you can, show compassion and mercy to characters. Solve everything peacefully, protect the light side choices you make. Let's read this definition of Aten. Aten is a younger and more relatable version of Han Solo, a brother-in-arm or a love interest, depending on the gender of the character. Likes Pazak, always looking for sight, sometimes attracts problems. Likes to be trusted, doesn't want to talk about himself, also conceited. Always looks for someone to appreciate or respect his skills. Ironically enough, easy to trick him into trusting you, especially if you're dark side. He's both dark and light. Light side is easy, can be done by just doing stuff while he's in your party. Dark side can be done by persuading him that killing people is good. Okay then. So, gain influence. Comment on his skills positively whenever it is possible. Light side. Help everyone you can. Dark side. Kill everyone you can. If Adden asks you why, explain that this is the right thing to do. That's when you want HK-47 along. Doesn't like people asking about his past. If he starts to get annoyed, apologize and get off his back. High influence pros. Experience points. Good. Atten becomes a Jedi Sentinel? Can learn about Atten's past, which adds to the game's story. We're getting Atten, a good person. Damn it, what planet did I say I wanted to go to? We can always come back to Dantooine. Fuck Dantooine right now. We're going back to the Ebon Hawk. Can I teleport to the Ebon Hawk? Why isn't there a teleport button anymore? I liked being able to accidentally press Y while looking at the map. Let's get back onto the Ebon Hawk.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance laser to do spot repairs.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Don't worry, Goto's just jealous that you've got all that circuitry packed in such a small shell.
Alright then. I'll work on it when we get back to the Hawk.
Dude, we're
There.
on the
You
Hawk.
should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids.
Thought I was gonna play the Mario song.
You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way. You can keep KOTOR in line with it.
Remote's been outfitted with improved ways, or...
Some time. I'd like to see what I can upgrade for you.
Yes, I do have a few moments to spare for your work. I would like to know what he is doing here, though.
He helps me out with repairs. That isn't a problem, is it?
I suppose not. Perhaps in working on my circuitry, your assistant will learn something about how a fully functional droid is constructed.
Sounds like 3PO and R2.
I would appreciate that. Our group has little in the way of time to spare, and I would not want to delay you from your other duties.
Right. Let's get you open. See what you can do. I have to say, you are put together quite well. There wasn't much to do.
As I told you, my design is streamlined and efficient, though I am pleased that you were able to make some improvements, and this was not just a waste of my valuable time.
There were a few things from my remote that I was able to integrate into your construction.
I see. Well, thank you. I'll let you get back to your work.
Received a permanent +1 to dexterity.
So you fought against the Mandalorians in the war?
I was part of the war effort, yes. I worked as a technician, though.
But you fought on the front lines. To a Mandalorian, there is honor in that.
I could do without your Mandalorian honor. I saw the results of your honor. The absolute destruction your warriors brought. And look at them now. Mandalorians are little better than mercenary thugs. And what's honor to someone like that? All they care about are credits.
If I were you, I'd pick your words more carefully.
Let's not dwell on the past. We need to work together.
You fought for no cause other than to spread suffering and pain to the people you conquered.
Maybe that's what it looked like to you, but that isn't why we fought. We fought for honor and glory in the heat of battle.
You did nothing but murder innocents.
The Republic took us too lightly. We wanted to face the full force of their army. We had to goad them to fight.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. If you ask me, you Mandalorians just got what you deserved at Malachor.
Defeat is part of a warrior's life. We will recover, stronger than before.
Doesn't it even bother you that your people were almost destroyed? Or do lives have no meaning to you?
People die in war.
Well, I'm glad to have you guarding my back.
Can we leave the past in the past and get back to work?
Fine by me.
Okay, that's why in.
Yes, General?
I think I pressed the wrong buttons to up his stuff, his fucking influence, but you know, am I the only person that finds it ironic that someone who fought Mandalorians is in the room where the Mandalorian of the previous crew was standing? We can go back here? We can go back here? Let's go to corner, man. I should probably plug my phone in, give me a warning of that's my 3DS charger, freaking idiot. That's again my 3DS charger, but literally the port to it.
We've hit the ground. This is Korriban. Why would one of the Jedi you're looking for come here?
It seems quiet. Just the wind. But deep beneath the surface, you can feel the pain of what took place here. There's great power in this place, for those who can hear its call.
There is much that would draw a Jedi to this place. The resting grounds of the ancient and more recently departed Sith contain many teachings believed lost. The most likely place to find our lost Jedi is the ruins of the old academy.
Do you think there's any living Sith here?
As lifeless as it seems, the dark side is very strong here. The Sith Lords would not ignore such a powerful place. There is much that can be learned, even here.
What happened?
It was said that Revan intended to return to Korriban to subdue any potential Sith insurgents, but Revan disappeared. It took a year or two for the Republic to send a force here to deal with any Sith that may have remained. They found Korriban much as we have, barren and lifeless. It was assumed that the remnants of the Sith turned on each other, vying for what little power remained. The Republic found evidence that several Sith Lords escaped Korriban, fleeing to remote sections of the galaxy.
Why did it take 2 years? Do you think it... Oh wait, let's head out.
Korriban's surface. You shall walk it without me.
Very well, stay here and keep the engine primed in case we need a quick escape.
I will remain here and meditate. Our link remains. I shall contact you and provide guidance when needed. The Academy is on the other side of this valley. Be careful. Dark energy fills these ruins, and even the fallen Sith live still.
Damn. Where's Visas? Trust me, this whole time I know I've been mispronouncing her name, and I'm not gonna say it was on purpose because it has been on accident. But I basically know I've been doing it on accident, or I've been mispronouncing. I honestly just don't care at this point because in the first game, who was it? I remember there was a character in the first game. I was mispronouncing the name wrong literally the whole time. It wasn't until like the final episodes that I noticed. But I thought she was over here. Hi, Tammy. What's this way? Here we go.
My life for yours. I will answer what I can. It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction.
Why did your master destroy KOTOR?
The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And KOTOR, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died, and there was no one left, only me.
He attacked because the Jedi had gone there?
He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence.
Or it may starve him, make him more desperate.
I do not understand what you mean.
Just thinking it out loud, why did the Jedi meet on KOTOR?
They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat. I will answer what I can. I'm not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction.
Yeah, what do you mean?
There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same. The death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you. I will answer what I can.
Yeah, I've heard you are blind. How are you able to see?
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well.
I understand.
Is there something else you wished?
Well, what's crackle-daddle and what's skedaddle? This is like the perfect planet to bring an HK-47 on. Actually, let's bring Atten and Bowder being someone for getting more influence with. Actually, both for getting more influence with. And someone who
The structures you see around you are the plundered tombs of the ancient Sith Lords. Each tomb was once infused with the history and heritage of the old Sith Empire, containing great mysteries and powerful relics of the Force. However, even the many traps could not long hold back the curious, the fools, and the weak. And so these tombs fell, spilling their secrets into the hands of those unable to comprehend or preserve them.
yeah, I'll level you up and I will actually bring out HK. Okay, I want to... Sorry, Bowder, but...
Just Just say the
Yes,
word.
Master.
Where the hell is your gun?
Just say the word.
God damn it, it's a rifle.
Ready to serve.
Alright.
Something up?
The broken corpses before you are all that remain of the Sith on Korriban. I doubt there is much to be gained from looting these bodies. It would be best to leave them be. Fool! You've disturbed the spirits of this place, and they have sent their guardians. Hisses are as creatures of the... Hisses are drawn the angry phantom.
Let's not die right away. Oh.
This way leads to the tomb of Ajunta Paul, a fierce Sith Lord. According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the Master, leading to his demise.
Let's move on. Alright, I'm actually gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoyed, and peace out.